In this chapter, we learned about categorical propositions. And what I'm going to be talking about today is how to translate ordinary language statements into categorical form. And so I've outlined 5 of the ways that ordinary language can be turned into categorical form. So number 1, we have terms without nouns. So in a categorical proposition, they must contain plural nouns or pronouns to denote class. If it consists only of an adjective, a plural noun or pronoun should be introduced to make the term denotative. So right here we have that some redwoods are very tall. Well, by our knowledge, we know that redwoods are trees. So in order to switch this into categorical form, we have to add the trees in there. Next, I have non-standard verbs. So the only copulas that are allowed in standard form categorical propositions are and are not. So in this example, I have some people who go to college would rather party than learn. And then you could change it to some people who go to college are people who would rather party than learn. In singular proposition here, we have that a singular proposition is a proposition that makes an assertion about a specific person, place, or thing, or time. Parameters are used to translate, and these affect the form but not the meaning. So if we have that Obama is a good person, then we're assuming that all people who are like Obama are also good people. So in order to translate, it affects the form but not the meaning. So all persons who are identical to Obama are good persons because Obama is our baseline for a good person. Next we have adverbs and pronouns. And so this is changing spatial and temporal adverbs and pronouns like who into terms of person or things. So an example of this is he always does his hair for work. So instead, we're going to write all times he goes to work are times he does his hair. So we take out and sub in the time. So last thing I have is unexpressed quantifiers. Many statements in ordinary usage have quantifiers that are implied but not expressed. So an example of this is true soccer balls are black and white. So if we think that true soccer balls are black and white, then that must mean that all of them are black and white. So we want to add the unexpressed quantifier into the statement. So we put that all true soccer balls are black and white.